Okay, so I've been staring at this one for a while, so I'm not exactly sure, so I'm going to give up on it for right now. Because otherwise I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. And we're going to go to this. You're fired. Yeah, this should be after that. Haha, just kidding. But I do have a note here from your other supervisor. She's out sick today, but she says, it's time to eliminate inefficiencies. And that's it. Send everything... Sorry. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox unless you've seen the same value before. Discard any duplicates. Okay. So inbox, copy to... I like it. Darn. Oh, I wasn't speedy either. Oh well. There's probably ways I can optimize it, but... Okay. Scavenger chain. Yes, it's getting a little drafty up here. Yes, with the big hole in the wall. Facilities management has been notified. But we still have work to do. Okay. Each pair on the floor contains 1. Data, 2. Address of another one of the pairs. So, a scramble chain. Each thing in the inbox is an address of one of the pairs. Outbox the data for that pair and also the data in all following pairs in the chain. The chain ends when you reach a negative address. Repeat until inbox is empty. Okay. So you start with a 3. Just go here, and you gotta add 1. And you gotta go there and then add 1. Go there and add 1. And go there and add 1 until the add 1 value is bad. Okay, copy 2. Actually, I don't really need to even copy 2. Yep, maybe I do. Right? Okay. Just spelled ape escape. Yep. I like it. Okay, re-coordinator. Oh god, it's this matrix. Pawn to b6. And check. And mate. Yes, I win again. I find the game is most enjoyable when playing against the best player I know. Myself. Knew that was coming. Each number in the inbox is an address of a tile on the floor. Send to the outbox the coordinate of that tile. Column first, row second. Example, address 66 has the coordinates of 0, 2, and 1. Okay. You may ask your boss more. Okay. So if I subtract 4, how many times does 4 go into 7? Once. And the remainder is 3. How many times does 4 go into 13? 3 with a remainder of 1. Okay? Copy 2 here. Subtract 4 until negative. Nope, not 0. Well, okay, hold on. So that's 1, so I need to bump something. Yep, and again, could have been a little bit more efficient, but for what I was working with, it worked. Sorting floor. Year 41, we've been here a while. Hey, check out this new office. We really climbed the corporate ladder together. Thank you, my supervising skills Thank you. My supervising skills truly are adequate. Your skills are pretty good too. Whatever it is you do over there. So, are you ready? For each 0 terminated string in the inbox, sort the contents of the string smallest first, biggest last, and put the results in the outbox. Repeat for each string. 220. 20 if 0. 20. Yeah. Okay. So I gotta start from after that. Oh, it's the same program I did to get A to B. Okay. So, I need a second. And I need a temp. Okay, so mm, 69. So 78 minus 69. How do you subtract? Be positive. So we leave 78 where it is. From smallest first, biggest last, okay? Okay, if Okay, hold on. Yeah, I should ignore the zeros. No, not even close. Got it to work though. And we're actually at the last part. I don't know what's gonna happen. End program. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You've really become an invaluable instruction follower.
Yes, don't worry, your job is safe. We've replaced you with this electronic box.
It's called a computer.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It iterates through a list of simple instructions, called a program.
Mm-hmm.
It has a small amount of memory to store data while processing, like tiles on the floor,
It has inputs.
and outputs.
Its simple instructions can be used to run infinite combinations, to compute just about anything you can imagine.
A truly efficient worker that never sleeps.
It's going to change everything.
Please take your things. and enjoy whatever it is you people do out there. Congratulations.
Oh, good. I love it. That's awesome. Oh God, Carol. Oh gosh. Honestly, the hilarious part is the whole ending, how it's like, everything that you just spent all that time on, yeah, we can do that already. Now granted, getting someone to actually take the information that they give you and make it into that, that's the part that requires the intelligence. I love it. I love how at the beginning too, or in the background, there's this whole idea that the computers are rising up and, you know, killing us, and sort of, that's sort of what happens is in the end, everything that we used to spend all our time doing, we now use computers to do. Which is, you know, poetic and... Sorry, kind of funny how we spent all this time trying to optimize, like, I had a teacher, he talked about how he had his test down to, if you use the slide rule, it would take you exactly like an hour or something like that. And if any of you who knows what a slide rule is, you know that's it's a really old piece. It came out before calculators and computers and stuff like that. That's how people used to add up numbers. Well, once you have a calculator or a computer to do that for you, it takes seconds to do what used to take an hour. So he's joked about how if you wanted to use a computer or a calculator, you had to take your test, run to the computer lab that was across campus, and use it there. So that run across campus would take up the extra time that the other students wouldn't have because they're using the slide rule versus you using a computer. So yeah, I love the kind of nerdy humor behind all of this. And the little pokes at programming, if you know anything about it, they hint at the stuff. So it's perfect. I love it. I've always enjoyed the Tomorrow Company games. I think I mentioned this in my intro. That they do a really good job at kind of poking at humor at stuff. So, and they did a really good job with this, especially since, like I said, being a programmer, I can really relate to what they're saying, and I can see the jokes that they're trying to make and stuff like that. So, I love it. If you guys, if anyone's been watching me and enjoyed this, I recommend go playing it, because it actually does a really good job. I mean, some of these, I'm probably going to fast forward through half of them for you, so you're not sitting there for the entire time that I'm recording. But for some of them, I'm sitting there trying to think out, like, okay, if I do this, then that means it needs to do this afterward, and if that, then do this, and I actually have notes and stuff that I took that I was trying to do. It's all written down, and it's a lot of it's a good mental exercise. A lot of, like, the other game that they did, World of Goo, I believe. I'm gonna get the title wrong, but it has goo, World something goo. That's another good brain teaser kind of game. Little Inferno, not so much, but it does have some kind of brain teasery elements. So I would honestly go check out any of them if you guys haven't checked them out already. It depends. This one, I think I want to say it was like $10 or something like that. I can't remember. I just bought it recently. But honestly, they're so worth it. Even World of Goo, after you beat it, it's nice going back. Like this one where there's the different... Let's see. How there's the different elements of getting it the most optimized, getting it the smallest, getting it the whatever. I'll probably actually go back and end up getting them because it's just, I want to try to get the best result or whatever, and it annoys me that it's not the best result and the fastest. Like, they're not, because normally in programming you want to go for the most optimized code, which is the one that either runs the fastest or it's, whatever. And it's kind of annoying how it's not both. Because yes, sometimes the shortest amount of code takes longer to run, but also a lot of times people would rather have a shorter amount of code than having a long code that takes 4 seconds to run. Just because the longer code is harder to read sometimes. It depends. I'm trying to think of an example and I can't at the moment. But, and also like a lot of the ifs and whatever that you would have here, I would never use. I would never do an if negative when all I care about are the positive values or something like that, so. It's not exact programming, but they did a really good job to get people at least the logic part of the brain behind this, because that's mostly the hardest part about teaching people programming, is teaching you to think in loops and in patterns and in stuff like that. And once you can figure out the pattern of, oh, if I just do A, B, and C and then repeat it 15 times, then you have the answer. Once you can teach people that part, they can figure out the logic behind the ifs and whatever to get it to work the way you need to work. But I'm already rambled way too much about this. If you guys like programming, I recommend this game. If you don't, maybe you want to just, maybe not get into these higher levels, just test these ones below. Maybe once you feel a little bit better, you can go into these higher levels. Because, I mean, I program all my life. This is my job. And some of these, like, these weren't that bad, but you get into these optional ones and holy crap. Some of them you could figure out, but like I said, none of these are the optimized, the smallest, or the fastest, or anything like that. So, I have room for improvement, but that's also based on this thing. But yeah, it's nice. It's weird to think I program outside of work anyway. But that's a different story. I'll save you for another day. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching this series. If you've actually made it through all the episodes, congrats. If not, well, thank you anyway for watching this one at least. So hopefully I will see you in the next series, actually. Bye.